Join us on our Japan series where in this video we explore Tokyo for 3 days, 2 nights to various iconic spots as well as eat many good food. Do remember to like, share and subscribe, and let's get on with the video.
And we have made it to Tokyo. Sorry for my messy hair because it's very windy now. Quick review for the Shinkansen. Leg rooms is very big. The seat is very comfortable. The entrance and the exit both are super confusing. And it is recommended for you to just bring maybe one small luggage because the space for luggage is also not much. Yeah, and also you will have to carry the luggage up and down the stairs. They don't really have a lot of lifts or escalator. One more thing, it's a tips from us to you guys. So you take the Shinkansen train from Kyoto to Tokyo, choose the left side seat. You'll see the magic.
Or vice versa, like if you're going to Kyoto, take the right side seats.
After reaching Tokyo, we checked into our hotel at Park Hotel Tokyo. We did a hotel review about it on our other channel, so be sure to check that out. Rested for a bit before heading to our next spot.
What's up guys, so now we are at our first stop, Shibuya Crossing, the ever famous, probably everybody knows. We did go to the rooftop to take the overview of Shibuya Crossing, and it was really expensive. It cost a total of 1,500 yen per person. She comes with drinks, but it was quite crowded. I believe it wasn't used to be like that, but it is what it is. So we did take a couple of shots as well, but now we're going to go to the next spot, which is another popular one apparently, but we're going to have dinner first, so let's go.
It's a fun experience running across it.
After squeezing through the crowds of Shibuya Crossing, we went over to a nearby mall called Shibuya Scramble Mall to have our dinner, and this was where we ate.
And it was a very expensive dinner. So what we had was kind of omakase sushi with the chef making the sushi in front of us and present it nicely for us to eat. The total price is $108 Sing dollar, and we only have like each of us maybe 14 pieces of sushi. The quality wise I would say is kind of better than the normal sushi bell in Singapore. The fish is very fresh, and we are now chilling at a Starbucks nearby, wait for our turn to visit Shibuya Sky. And this is Shibuya Sky. Let's go somewhere else.
It was really windy, as you can tell from the audio and our hair flying. There are also a couple of spots to sit and have a 360 view of the Tokyo skyline. The rooftop also presents beams of light shooting towards the sky, which looks really nice. Did not manage to take much because it was a little bit too dark, but once we left the roof, there's actually a bar as well as more sitting options to enjoy the views from the inside without the wind.
Good morning guys. Last full day in Tokyo today, and we have to wake up at 5:30 a.m. in the morning to check out yet another super popular place.
Usually definitely a lot of crowd during normal waking hours. There are a couple of shots, that's why breathless cause climbing Japanese stairs.
Many stairs guys.
So now we are at our next spot, which is Sensoji Temple, probably one of the most famous spots, also known as the Asakusa Temple. So really nice place. So wanted to come early to take this time lapse and hyperlapse. So as you can see, Rose down there is just checking out flowers. That's basically going to be all for this spot. I just wanted to take a few shots of this.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to draw a omikuji. My third time in Japan, but my first time doing this. We did something similar in Kyoto, so go and check that video out. But now is this. So firstly, put 100 yen while praying. Once you say your prayers, you take this, shake the box politely a few times.
It's out. Yours is number what?
81.
81 is here.
6.
6.
Liu.
They have English and other language as well, so it's not bad.
Number 81, if your deed meets the right way of heaven, everything in life will be successful. Wealth and fortune that you want will come to you as you desire. Difficulties will change into happiness and you will be prosperous. If you are righteous, your wish will be realized, that the patient will get well. It is good to make a trip. Marriage and hiring a new employer are all good.
That's important.
And that's for me, 81. Rose.
I have good fortune. So for me, all of your family members should be patient and careful. You had better belief in gods or Buddha. Everything will go slowly and not progressive. Even if you might lose treasure, it will appear again. Do your best, then the situation would change and you will get good fortune. Your wishes will not be realized. A sick person will be hard to recover. The lost article will not be found. It means it's only good fortune will come in the future. Anyway, they got say when you draw a good fortune, you can take it home, and if you draw a bad fortune, don't worry, you can tie it on the rack and drop it here. So I guess I will leave this bad fortune here.
So now we're just gonna go for breakfast, which is around the area before heading to our next location, which is something really, really interesting.
So after Sensoji Temple, we had breakfast at this small cafe shop called Noa Cafe near Ginza Station. What we had was waffles and salmon bread, but I would say we don't really recommend this shop because I feel like the experience is overall not so comfortable. When you enter the shop, you have to order your own food. You cannot share food, and you also have to order food together with the drink, and it's quite expensive to be honest. Our breakfast was 2,600 yen, which is about 23-24 Sing dollars. The food is okay only, the staff is not to say very friendly. The ambience is quiet, but also Wi-Fi very weak, signal non-existent.
So did you enjoy it?
Noah.
So now we are on to our next spot, something which is super duper popular if you have ever come to Tokyo, which is Teamlabs. Yeah, but we decided to choose the less popular one. So we're going to Teamlabs Borderless, which is slightly different from Teamlabs
Planet.
So Teamlabs Planet essentially is a course in a way where you have a guided line through all the different exhibitions, whereas for Borderless you do not have any restrictions. You can go however you want, wherever you want. So we are walking from the train station right now, which is about a 5 to 8 minutes walk. Let's go and show you guys some exhibitions.
I realized that a lot of people are asking the same question, which is, which one should you go for? So apart from what Len just said, the simple differentiation is that Planet will have the hanging flowers garden, and also it has a water section where you will have to walk in the water. That's it for Teamlabs Borderless. I would say overall it's a very nice digital arts museum and definitely worth a visit. And also I'm sorry if our vlog always seems like breathless because it's constantly walking up the hills or climbing stairs and such.
Stop giving excuses, we are just unfit.
Yes, if you would like some more unique experience, I would say maybe you can check out Teamlabs Planet instead. For the pricing wise, we booked this ticket through Klook, about 3,600 yen, which is about 35 Sing dollars. And we also have a promo code, which we will put it in the description box below. So if you want to book this ticket, remember to check it out.
So initially we are supposed to check out this Tokyo Tower secret photo spot that probably everybody knows and is on Google Maps itself. And here's the B-roll of the super duper long queue that I'm not queuing up for.
People queuing under the sun, like 12 p.m. sun.
So yeah, in my opinion, it's not actually worth it. So initially I wanted to try this because Japan's taxi is notoriously known to be expensive. So this is the first time sitting in a Japan taxi. Not too sure how the price is going to be because it's only going to be about 15 minutes drive, 8.6 km. Hopefully not super duper expensive lah. Yeah, but we're going to move on to the next spot, which is a Starbucks that is rather popular and Rose wants to visit. But yeah, the more exciting thing is that we are in a taxi. Look at that. Uncle doesn't even speak English, and all the best. Hopefully he got the right place.
We show him on Google Maps, so
gonna show you guys the next place, and hopefully it's nice and not super crowded as well. So we're back in the hotel. Thoughts about Starbucks Roastery Tokyo, I would say it's okay but super duper crowded. The food that they serve is quite interesting. They have a range of stuff from sandwich to tiramisu to cakes to muffins that pairs well with coffee and tea. But super duper long queue, don't go on weekends, is my personal take.
actually Starbucks Reserve is my idea. So I thought that it is a very fantastic, a very fancy Starbucks to go visit. However, it's not that fancy and I think the food wise is also okay only. But the tiramisu is a recommended 9.5 out of 10.
All in all, we spent $40 over there, so
40?
yeah, she doesn't know. I wanted to buy a cup also, but she don't like.
We already spent 40. Oh yeah, I also wanted to check out the limited edition of the merchandise in Starbucks Reserve, but not that fancy as well.
But yeah, after Starbucks Roastery Tokyo, Rose and I went to meet one of her friends. We walked for a bit, chat for a bit, and visited the what?
Mei-ji Shrine.
So yeah, it's quite big, very crowded. A lot of people recommend to go early in the morning, like always. And now it's currently 7 p.m. We're gonna go and collect the car so we can drive away to our last spot in Tokyo before heading over to Mount Fuji.
We are now rushing to our car rental place because it is 7:55 p.m. now and it seems like they are closed at 8, so racing against time. Hopefully we can find the place on time.
A bit of my fault because I miscalculated the timing. I thought it's gonna take 20 minutes, but instead it's gonna take 40 minutes.
Yes, we made it. So we have a Mazda 2, the car that he hates.
Okay, let's go. First time driving in Japan. Fingers crossed, nothing will happen like everything else. 20 minutes to the hotel, so see how long it will actually take lah. Mazda 2, don't really like the car. Thought it was a Toyota race, but it is what it is.
Let's go!
So finally put back the car. Didn't want to drive to town because I was a little bit scared. But after the first drive, I think it was okay, but still have to get used to it. So now we are heading out to buy some stuff.
And go check out Don Quixote. So we are now chilling at this little quaint shop near Ginza. And we are waiting for our dinner. Again, we have ramen. So Lance orders the normal ramen bowl. I order the dry udon
bowl with 1 cup of Coke. Total price is 2,000 yen plus, which is about $20. We are a little expensive, but I would say average for like a normal shop like this, about $10 plus get my quality.
How was the dinner?
Meh.
Meh.
This is basically a random store along the streets of Shibuya.
So the plans was actually to visit the biggest Uniqlo in Tokyo, in Japan here. However, it's closed already. We have changed to this spot, which is probably the last spot in Tokyo Center. This is...
Transition.
Good morning guys, we are now on to the last activities in Tokyo, which is probably the thing that I'm excited the most. We are going to see flowers. So the place is called Hitachi Seaside Park and it is located beside the sea. So it's about 1 hour 45 minutes drive and the place is very huge. Expected to be also very crowded, so we are trying to be the first visitors.
And we are here. But guys, look at the number of the cars around us.
This is parking lot number 1. There's number 2. I think there's another one.
Not kidding. I feel like they just park overnight or they stay here. I don't know.
So yeah, after 1 hour 45 minutes drive, we are here at this side of Japan, not really central Tokyo anymore. Is it even still Tokyo?
Don't think so.
From the looks and sound of it, we feel like we're the only foreigners here. So we're making our way to the entrance. Is there an entrance ticket?
Yes, there is an entrance ticket. I'll put on screen now.
Actually, when we walk there already, then no more tickets really. So parking is 600 yen if you are driving. If you're taking public transport, it's going to be quite tough. But for entrance ticket, it costs 800 for 1 person. For a day, 2 person times 2 lah. But then if you want to come for 2 days,
1,200 yen.
yeah, so for 2 days it's 1,200 yen.
And that's it for Nemophila and also Canola Field. We are indeed the first field, but it's a few thousand visitors here. So I was surprised of the amounts of people around here. I don't know, it's just super crowded.
Don't believe Google. It doesn't open at 9:30. I think it opens way earlier.
For me, I always dream of visit this place. So it's really like a dream come true for me. I have no complaint. I love it so much. If I would do it again, probably I just don't come here during weekend lah. Any other day of the week probably will be better.
So this wraps up the end of our Japan travels. It was a really great trip and we will definitely be back in Japan. We do have one more random video of our time in Japan in the following week, so stay tuned for that. Remember, like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye bye!